In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to configure MX, SPF, and DKIM for a Cloudflare domain. These steps are essential for authenticating your emails, ensuring they reach the intended recipients without being flagged as spam. Before we begin, make sure you're logged into your Cloudflare account. If you're not, you can do so using your usual credentials. Cloudflare is accessible on various platforms, whether it's through a dedicated application for Windows or directly in any web browser, as I'll be doing here. Let's start by talking about why we're doing this. Configuring MX, SPF, and DKIM records not only improves email deliverability but also boosts your domain's email security by validating the sources of your emails. Now, onto the configuration process. First up, let's dive into MX records. These records tell the world where your emails should be delivered. Log into your Cloudflare account and select the domain you want to configure. Navigate to the DNS settings section where you'll find an option to add a new MX record. When doing so, you'll need to specify your mail server address and its priority. For example, you might enter something like mailserver.yourdomain.com with a priority of 10. This process may need to be repeated if you have multiple mail servers. An important tip here, make sure you remove any lingering MX records from previous email providers that might still be there. Next, let's tackle the SPF record. Staying in the DNS settings, you'll want to add a TXT record. Typically, the name field will have at or your domain, while the content field will contain a specialized string. This string should include your authorized mail servers and other mechanisms, such as include spf.protection.outlook.com for Microsoft 365. You'll conclude the string with either all or all, which dictates how mail from unauthorized servers is managed. One example you might use is something like vspf1mx include spf.google.com all. This step ensures that only permitted servers can send emails on your domain's behalf. Moving on to the DKIM record, we stay within the Cloudflare DNS area to add either a TXT or name record. For the name, include both your DKIM selector and domain key, for example, S1. Domain key. The content section should contain the public key supplied by your email provider. If necessary, reach out to your provider for their guidance on generating this key. Finally, it's time to verify everything. For your MX records, simply ensure email delivery is happening as expected. For SPF and DKIM, utilize online validation tools or utility options offered by your provider to confirm these records are set up correctly and operational. Remember, it might take up to an hour or more for these DNS changes to propagate. Also, make sure to eliminate any conflicting DNS records from past providers to avoid any potential disruptions. By following these steps, you help ensure your domain's emails are securely authenticated and less likely to be treated as spam, which is critical for reliable communication.